Hello, my name is Matt Ruler, and welcome to another drawing video. Today I'll be drawing yet another fantasy character. If you have been following along with the videos before this one, they also were part of a fantasy world that I haven't come up with yet. Yes, it is another female character. I somehow have a problem where I am decent with one sex for a time and totally eat dirt with the other sex for the same amount of time. For some reason, I have trouble alternating characters back to back when I'm drawing. I wasn't too sure if I was going to like this character from the inception of her, but the more I refined it, the more I pressed on, the more I enjoyed it. Although there are a couple of things that I could change, I quite like the first draft. I wasn't sure what to give her as an outfit, so I just went with something simple, something that looked easy to move in, because she's meant to be an explorer or an adventurer, in the warmer climates at least. Also, with enough pockets, have a bunch of items in them, whether she's going out or if she found some items to bring back with her. When I came up with the character is when I was reading, you guessed it, a crap ton of isekai manga. One thing stood out to me, and it was, out of all the manga that I've been reading, I haven't seen anything that resembles trolls that are part of the society. You see races like humans, elves, dwarves, beastmen, and demons in these worlds, but you don't see trolls that are no more than mindless brutes of monsters, so I wanted to draw one.
I'm pretty sure you said something about that you're gonna do a giant next? This doesn't look like a giant to me. It looks more like a troll. Consistency issues.
What are you doing?
Now that that character has been dealt with, I can move on. I have no clue how he kept coming back. Now that I think about it, I believe when I was drawing this character, the design must have been inspired by World of Warcraft. But when I played it, it was only the males that were kind of hunched over and super tall compared to the female counterpart. I guess I ended up mixing the two. I don't know why, but I ended up having her tusks? I'm gonna say tusks. Pierced for some reason. You would think that it would hurt. I'm gonna say it's a badge of strength or something. But I think we're gonna keep them on. Now, when it came to the color of this character, I didn't know if the weird aquamarine was gonna work, but after I started adding the similar but darker shades, I believe it was the correct choice. It seems her whole color scheme ended up on the same part of the color wheel. I'm not the greatest when it comes to color pairing, especially when it comes to contrasting colors. I most likely stay relatively safe when it comes to the color palette. Her hair ends up in a type of blue as well. I also thought the freckles was a good option. I think it makes her kinda cute. Now for her items. I didn't want it to look like she got all her gear in one go, so her bag and carrying equipment are different in color, showing that she acquired them at separate times. You also can't be going on adventures without some potions in varying uses. The book that she's reading, who knows? It could just be a book of magic of some sort, or a notebook reminding her on what to do on some quest, or maybe just her favorite storybook for when she just needs to get away from it all. Even fictional characters need to hide away in a book from time to time. And here comes the shading. Simple but effective. I make the first shading layer in a dark color, then I reduce the opacity, then I do the same for the second layer. That is one type of shading that I've done in here. But later, when you see the hair and a little bit of the skin shading, I don't really do that. I just end up taking darker shades of that color and then seeing what works, and then that's what I put in there. I ended up adding a bit more to the freckles and adding a lighter, what do you call it, underbelly. I like it, but I hope it doesn't make it look like she's part frog. Let me know what you think. And also, this character doesn't have a name. So, if you can come up with a nice name for this character, something that fits, something that makes her think that, you know, she's a seasoned adventurer, I might choose it. But that's all I have for you today. So, until next time, stay creative.